Good day, everyone. My name is Gordon. This video where I want play now, I go play this video. Full, I'll just stay. They look. So if you want watch this video, check my next page. You go watch the full video. Make you hear wetin this guy talk. For most of the mumu youth where we get for this country, where they get brain, they not fit think. Oh God, I pity for you guys. Now, make I not go far too much. Let's calm down, relax, and watch this guy. Let's watch this video together. Let's enjoy it.
Politics. Northern politicians. You see, why is it that all of a sudden that Northerners are in love with Peter Obi all of a sudden? The Northern politicians are falling in love with Peter Obi all of a sudden. Why? Northerners. The fear of regionalization. You see, the smartness of the Northerners and the foolishness of the Southerners. You see, the Southerners don't understand the game that the North is playing, and politics is actually a game. And the Northerners are actually good, and they are the best at political games. Now, listen carefully. There are windows in the North that this Tinubu posture is actually his second tenure will actually brings about regionalization and Nigeria structure. There are rumors and windows in the North that Tinubu is actually removing the depot, the recruitment of the military, that he will establish one in Enugu and one in either Ibadan or Ogbomoso. This is decentralization and regionalization. The North are not happy with it. There are also windows that Tinubu will actually decentralize the Nigeria Defense Academy by removing it in Kaduna. According to the rumor that Tinubu would take the naval wing to Oron, that is Akwa Ibom or around Calabar axis. And there's also a rumor that he will also take the Air Force training wings out of Kaduna. And possibly at the end of the day, Kaduna may only be left with also a branch. The North are not happy with all of this. And the same pattern that was done to Goodluck in 2015, when they discovered the Northern and understand that restructuring and regionalization of Goodluck implementing the national confab will actually happen if Goodluck win the second tenure. They not sworn that for no reason that Goodluck will come back. They use the Chibok girl insecurity economics, and they also use economics and corruption issues against Goodluck. And they succeeded in removing Goodluck. It's the same pattern the Northerners are using today. Now, the Northerners have sworn that Tinubu will not come back in 2027. It's not because of incompetence. It's not because of economic failure. It's not even because of corruption. But it's just because the North are afraid of regionalization and restructuring. By the things I've earlier mentioned, the North are afraid of it. And they have sworn that Tinubu will not come back in 2027. That is what brings about the sudden love, with the Northerners falling in love with Peter Obi all of a sudden. But the foolishness of the Southern and the smartness of the North has making the North actually to be smarter. Now, before Kwankwaso actually agreed to be a running mate to Peter Obi, the North make sure they actually subdue Peter Obi to agree to a single term. One, the North knows very well that single term is not enough for Peter Obi to make any impact and to make any regionalization structure, or to even talk about restructuring or regionalization structure in 4 years. They know Peter Obi doesn't have the capacity to do that. So the fear of the North and the Northerners is better they should actually vote Peter Obi, which will not have the time, the duration, the capacity to regionalize this country. And that is why they are going for Peter Obi. And they have seen the tendency of Tinubu, that if Tinubu mistakenly win 2027, Nigeria will be restructured, regionalization will take place. And guess what? Who will be the losers? The Northerners. So the Northern oligarchy know this very well. The Northern oligarchy, the Northern allies, and the Northern politician, they are the beneficiary of this scam called Nigeria. So the love of the Northerners for Peter Obi is not actually out of good motives and good intentions. But the North are smarter and they are wiser. They are taking the advantage of the foolishness of the Southerners. Why should they not cry for insecurity? The insecurity that they not created? The Boko Haram, the bandit, the Lakurawas, who created it? They not. If you are talking about the economic failure of Tinubu today, Buhari was a president for 8 years, no single protest in the North. Despite the insecurity in the North, The train attack between Kaduna and Abuja happened in Kaduna. The school kidnaps in Kebbi, in Yobe, in Zamfara. There was no brouhaha in the north. There was no single noise in the north. But today, the north are actually shouting for the insecurity they create. And the Southerners and the foolishness of the Southerners, when they are shouting, Tinubu is not competent, Tinubu has failed, insecurity, Tinubu must go. They are actually sincere in whatever shouting they are shouting. But when the Northerners are shouting to remove Tinubu, they are shouting because they have interior motives. They are not shouting because Tinubu failed. They are not shouting because Tinubu is incompetent. They are shouting because of the posture of Tinubu for regionalization and restructuring. And the North will be losers. And that is why they are shouting. The foolishness of the Southerners, when you are shouting for Tinubu, be wise.
Hope you don't watch that video. I do one video 2 weeks ago. I post that video. To some people, it be like say, I don't know what they talk. Make I not talk too much. Make me watch that video where I do. Now, let's watch it together. Let's watch it. This way be say, we don't say, now president, we want the fight. Point out one president where don't since when this, we don't take democracy. Point one president where we say this one a good president. Point out. No, you can't find any. Why? Because the presidents are not our problem. They are a set of people, northern people, where they carry themselves like the giant of this country. Where they say, is it that Nigerian go no, their own way? Don't watch that video. Or is scatter? Waiting I talk for a year. And waiting this guy talk. I beg, tell me the difference. I say some people still the way get sense for this country, share. Honestly. Some people they will be say they still they use their brain, they think. I said it in that my video. The enemy of this country are the cabals. Who are the cabals? The hausas. That is the fact. The Fulanis. They are the cabals controlling this country. Now, they don't merge with Peter Obi. You go still see some mumu youth for this country. See the end. Peter Obi, all they want to vote with this Peter Obi. Sit down quietly. Observe this Peter Obi. Watch his political career from when he starts. Reach today. He's not the man you should take as your mentor. Not to talk of to entrust the country in his hand. I love him as a person because he's a successful person in his field. But he's not ripe to take care of this country. He can't. Why all of a sudden the northerners are not supporting him? Because they see him as a tool so that they can control and manipulate him. Peter Obi is so desperate to the level that he wants his name to be in the list of the presidents in this country. That is all he wants. Whether he does good or not, that is all he wants. Let Peter Obi come outside and promise us, tell us what he will do for this country. He can't. Tell him to come outside and tell us what he will do differently to help this country, to bring this country out of all this mess in 4 years. Let him come outside and tell us. But all of us just a mumu, all of us just a mumu. They follow Peter Obi. Thank God say we not vote this man. I say Nigerian youth making a wake up. At the time when I be like, I don't know what. Man, I wake up. If you not hear Yoruba, ask person we understand Yoruba, make interpretant to you. My name is Remain God's son. Till I come your way next time, I say, peace out.